This is the HOLLYLAND Mars 400S. You may have seen a video I made last year about its older brother, the Mars 300. If you're yet to discover HOLLYLAND, they produce high quality, affordable wireless video transmission solutions. But in this video, I'm not going to be reviewing it. There's plenty of other videos on YouTube showing you just how good the HOLLYLAND Mars 400S is. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create the ultimate portable live streaming device. So whether you're a YouTuber, a gamer, somebody who live streams events or weddings, this is the perfect solution for you. In this very strange time that we're living in, more and more people are taking to live streaming in order to share their content online. Whether that's teaching an online course or live streaming an event, this looks like our future, at least for the time being. A lot of people are using their digital SLRs or their mirrorless cameras as their capture device, and that improves the quality. The only downside with using a camera like this is it needs to be plugged in. That is until now. So we're going to take a look at using the HOLLYLAND Mars 400S to transmit the signal from our camera to our capture device, to our computer, and then to a live stream. Let's get started. So first, let's take a look at the camera. I'm using a Sony a6000 with a Sigma 16mm 1.4 lens, but to be honest, the camera doesn't really matter. This method with the HOLLYLAND Mars 400S will work with any camera that has either a HDMI out or an SDI out. That's pretty much every camera available to buy today. Firstly, they can be powered, so both the transmitter and receiver have a DC input on the left-hand side, and you can run these devices all day long as they have power. They also have an MPF battery plate on the back, so if you want to use them portably, you can. What I've been doing is using the receiver with a mains cable, and I've been using an MPF battery for the transmitter, so I can walk around, be completely mobile, but I don't have to worry about the receiver cutting out when the battery dies. The second thing I really like about the Mars 400S and all of the Mars devices, to be honest, is that they use HDMI. They also use SDI, but the HDMI is what I use for my cameras, and the nice thing about HDMI is that the audio is transferred as well. So you could add an external microphone to your roving camera, and that would be transferred to your laptop or your computer, and then you can capture that audio as well. You can use the audio directly from the camera over a wireless signal to a live stream. So enough of me talking, let's set this up. So we've got our camera. We're gonna put our HOLLYLAND Mars 400S transmitter on the hot shoe. If you have a cage, this is a little bit easier, and like I said before, you can attach an external microphone. And then I'm going to attach the transmitter to my camera using a HDMI to micro HDMI lead. This might vary depending on what camera you're using. And that's it. The camera side of things is ready to go, as simple as that. And then I'm going to turn on the HOLLYLAND receiver. Yep, we're on with that. And then we have the AGP Tech capture card. This was about £89 on Amazon. It feels empty. It doesn't feel like there's anything in it, but I promise you it works really, really well. I'm impressed with this a lot. So we're just going to plug in our capture card with standard HDMI cable to our HOLLYLAND receiver. And then finally, we're going to plug our capture card into my laptop. This does work with a Mac, it works with any kind of PC. The only thing I would say is it does take quite a lot of computing power. I did try on my MacBook Pro, but it didn't quite have enough oomph to send that live signal out without any loss in quality. You can use any piece of live stream software that you want as long as it accepts a capture card input. I've chosen to use OBS just because I'm familiar with it. And if you've watched my video about how you can install virtual camera on a Mac or a PC, then you can then take that feed and send it to Zoom or Google Hangouts or Skype or Facebook, anywhere you want. Let me just show you quickly how this works. And you can see that that's my inbuilt camera on my computer. If you were going to be delivering an online course or an event, you definitely don't want to use an inbuilt webcam. If I change my source to EasyCap U3 Capture, then we get a glorious 1080p signal. So now I've got a totally portable wireless camera with a 16mm prime lens on that I can then use 400 feet away from the computer that I'm live streaming on. And that 400 feet is subjective to the conditions around you. If you've got a lot of walls in the way, it's not going to reach 400 feet, so you do want to get a clear line of sight where possible. Another application where this kind of setup would be really useful is if you had several of these around an event and the signal was then being broadcast back to somebody who was mixing it ready for the live stream. The last thing I wanted to show you is you can connect your phone directly to the HOLLYLAND Mars 400S, so you could give your phone to the director or they could use their own phone, again from 400 feet away, so they could know exactly what was being captured. So I think that's about it. If you want to have a wireless camera that you can stream live to the internet with, then the HOLLYLAND Mars 400S is a great solution. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button and press subscribe so you never miss another episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon.